The foreign show, we'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show, we'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you.
Entrando por tus oídos hasta llegar al centro de tus emociones, ADR Networks está en este momento
activando tus sentidos.
ADR Networks presenta.
This is Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch.
And this is...
God,
I mean...
That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you, we'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show.
you know, how light you're trying to get. But, you know, part of my job is to make it as quiet as possible.
And do it deals with like all kinds of hair, like Asian hair, like
we'll be seeing you on that foreign show.
People. So we had all sorts of people coming to our salon, so I got to
We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you.
the only English show on this
We'll be
network. So yeah, when we say that, you say it together with us.
Okay, cool. All right.
Here we go.
ADR Networks presenta.
This is Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isa Crouch.
And this is
On the foreign show.
All right. We are live.
Hey,
What's up, people? Hello,
we are
hello.
live.
Welcome to TFS, that foreign show on ADR Networks. My name is Isaac Rakesh.
I'm Celestine Angel, and
And
we
we
have with
have-
us
Stella Mutrux.
Mutrux.
Yeah, it's a
The
hard
pronunciation is so cool. It's like it feels like this, like kind of spacey.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's Halloween time. I'm
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
But like we're I mean, I know you're from the States, but like Mutrux is what?
My dad told me it was Creole, so yeah.
Really?
I
For
guess that's
Creole,
where it's
like
from.
from which
It's
country?
like Louisiana, like is the
Oh, wow,
Creole community. So
So, but do you know what roots you have? Like,
not really, because my dad was adopted. So on
Mm.
his side, I don't actually know like where the bloodline comes from. But my mom is actually from Oslo, Norway. So I'm
Wow.
50% at least Norwegian, and then the other 50% is a big question mark.
Wow.
right, right.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, and you are from California,
Yeah, Los Angeles, born and raised.
and like you were telling us just now that like the difference being in California and over here is like over there is like a rat race, and here you feel like you could just be an artist, right? Like create and
Totally. Oops, sorry. And I don't want to, you know, obviously I'm coming from a really privileged place, right? Like white American. Things are going to work out differently for me than, you know, typical person that has been born and raised in Mexico. But yeah, there's certain aspects of the culture that make things easier for everyone, for sure.
here.
Here. Yeah, definitely.
Right. I mean, there's everywhere you go, there's going to be plus and minuses. Like, I mean, California is like, you know, first world country is going to be more comfortable in certain aspects and
Yes.
everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Sixth
guess-
largest economy in the world,
wow.
just as a state. So,
Sixth largest economy
Yeah.
in the world.
so if you
Wow.
work in tech or the entertainment industry and you're doing well for yourself, you're great.
Tech
Yeah.
But everyone
entertainment,
else,
living the life.
right?
Yeah,
Tech
yeah.
and
Yeah.
entertainment.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah,
so
so-
tell the people a bit about what your art is, you know, or what it is that you do.
totally, I'd love to. So I do a lot of things. I have two very different careers, and they, I don't look at either of them as a secondary career. I approach both of them as
Equally.
equally. So I'm a hairstylist and makeup artist, and I have my own business. It's called Hair Party, because I like my clients to feel like they're having fun.
Yeah.
It's not just like running an errand, you know, going.
Great name.
Getting a-
I mean, I was on your Instagram page, but I didn't notice like it was called Hair Party.
Yeah, I need to make that more noticeable.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my business. And then I'm also an actress.
Right.
So I do commercials. I just did a movie, and I love theater, but I haven't done it in a while.
So back in LA, you actually did like the whole theater scene, everything, or like more in here in Mexico?
I did, and I kind of took a break from it and
Mhm.
focused on my hair career. And I recently got back into it when I moved here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I mean, when you say theater, it's a whole different like thing, right? I mean, my impression is if you want to be an actor, actress, and I mean, there's the whole theater route, and then there's the silver screen, right? Like
Totally. Well, you have to think about too, it's like we all have to make a living, right? We all have to eat. So, theater isn't one of those things that can pay the bills typically, but you can always do projects on the side and keep
Right.
going, with
Yeah, I mean,
whatever else you're doing.
commercials and movies will pay better, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the big bucks there. Yeah.
But I mean, what I enjoy doing theater, right? Like, is the whole kind of like, when the curtains go up and then there's a whole, it's just live.
Say that again.
When the curtains go up,
Oh, yeah.
right? It's like, it's just kind of, it's live, right?
Yeah,
It's live and
yeah.
direct. It's you versus, not versus, but you're there,
Totally.
right? That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And it's particularly for me, the area that I focused more in was improv, so comedy.
Wow.
And I would love to get back into that. I'm not sure what my options are. I mean, I speak fluent Spanish, but of course I have a little bit of an accent, and I don't know how castable I am for something like that. But if I can find a community that would want to do improv in English or wouldn't mind that I had a foreign accent.
And
We
how
have
are
some
you,
people that
like,
we
that-
could
that's what I
hook
was
you
gonna-
up with.
no,
Oh,
Shout out
amazing.
to Ritik. Ritik, where you at,
I
man?
mean, but
Yeah.
like the detail about that is actually that it's a stand-up comedy group,
Okay.
and they are it's in English. And they're all like foreigners.
Cool.
So I mean, like you do improv. I'm not sure if it's like you're also interested in doing stand-up.
Oh man, I tried it and I don't know. I don't think I'm like, I don't really think it's my thing, but I love improv. So
Okay.
maybe there could be like a
Yeah, maybe they could branch out into something like that.
So
or-
for the
Yeah.
heathens like me, can you explain the difference? Like when you say improv, like
absolutely. So improv is short for improvisation, which is doing it on the spot, right? So
Okay.
there's no script involved. There's no pre-premise involved. True to the core improv is getting a suggestion from
Mhm.
the audience
wow,
Right.
flowing
That-
from there.
that triggers a thought in your mind, and there's some certain rules that help the scene partner to be able to create together.
Like what, for example? Like what kind of rules?
Well, not starting off the scene with a question, for example. Kind of setting a base of reality from the get-go, who the scene partner is and what the scene's about.
okay.
You want to give that to your scene partner,
Uh-huh.
and then they can tell you who you are, and then you guys can just flow from there.
Right. Maybe right before the show ends, like we should try it. Like
Yes.
just a
Yes,
little.
we should.
Why not?
Why not?
Like we totally don't know how to do it, but yeah.
No, we don't have to do anything.
We'd have a 5-minute class. I'll show
So-
you guys.
But like the point of the improv flow, is it towards comedy? Like are you meant to
It can be, but it can also be dramatic. I mean, it doesn't have to be comedy,
Mhm.
but I would say that's typically or how it's more popularly approached.
Mm,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
So like here in Mexico, like the main reason why you haven't gone to theater here is because that would require a better like a better accent for
A better accent, and
For the
also,
Mexican
also the
audience.
pandemic. I mean, live theater. Unfortunately, since the pandemic started, and probably beforehand too, with all the streaming services we have, has been dying slowly but surely. In general, but yeah, I think maybe I can put some more effort into looking for more opportunities.
So you're confident in your Spanish?
I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said
Yeah.
fluent, so
Ooh.
I think, yeah, like fluent, like, of course there's certain vocabulary depending on the conversation, right?
I mean if it gets really deep, then obviously
Yeah,
that-
if we're
that-
talking like neuroscience or something, we're probably not
Yeah.
gonna
Wow,
know
but
what I'm
philosophy.
saying.
you
or
learned
something.
Spanish in school or like just when you came here? And
I had some work. I like to say that I had like a touristic grasp of the language before I moved
Oh
here.
wow,
Like,
I'm gonna use that word.
like how to order food, how to ask for the bathroom, that kind of a thing. I had downloaded Duolingo and had been using it consecutively for 300 days. But when I moved here, I could not form sentences. Like it was pretty bad.
But I
So-
mean, you came like 2.5 years ago, or what do you tell me earlier?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Like,
Thank
I mean,
you.
when you first arrived, you couldn't speak at all, and then like right now you're fluent. That's like amazing.
Well,
So
thank you.
you speak to all your clients in Spanish.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of foreign clients now. So I would say it's like 50-50 foreign, Mexican. So yeah, of course, if it's a Mexican client, we speak in Spanish, foreign in English. So yeah.
Like, I mean, how did your clientele like develop like, over here? How did they
It
know
was
about
tough.
you? And all
It was tough. I'm not gonna lie. But gotta give a shout out to my friend Niru.
Shout out to Nero.
We met at a bar just a few months ago, and she started sending me people. Like, she was literally a godsend because she basically turned my business around. I was seeing just like a few clients a month, and now I'm like almost fully booked between that and my acting career.
Nice.
So yeah, and she works at the U.S. Embassy, and my salon is like cutty corner from the U.S. Embassy. So perfect.
she's sending you the U.S. clients.
yes, exactly.
Oh,
And then
that's
just
great.
word of mouth. I mean, I tried so many different things: flyers, promotions, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. I mean, you
It
try
works, right?
everything, right?
Yeah.
But word of mouth, there's nothing like word of mouth. So
Yeah, like recommendations,
a personal
right?
referral. you
Yeah.
know?
So
Yeah.
like, but when you were in LA, you also had a salon, or
I didn't have my own salon. I was a stylist at a salon for many years. The industry typically pays commission, so you get a percentage of each service that you provide,
okay.
and you don't get like an additional salary. You don't have to pay rent, or you can go the rent route, which is what I'm doing now. I pay rent to my salon.
Right.
And
So
yeah,
which is kind of cool. So because then there's like a permanent place that your clients can find you at, right? Like,
exactly.
yeah.
It's
Cool.
there, it's paid for, and I have flexible hours, but I only go in when I have clients. So I'm not, no one can just pop in and expect to see me there.
Right.
You gotta
It's
make an
all by
appointment, right?
appointment.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
by
just show up
appointment.
there,
Yeah.
Right. So, like, Luza, when you have time, please put up her Instagram page so we can introduce her to the
that's
audience.
it. All right, so okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us right now, this is That Foreign Show. We talk to really interesting people, people who travel, people who are in a sense kind of setting their own path, right? And when we talk to you and find out about what your story is, like, it's really interesting. You mentioned a kind of freedom being here in Mexico City that is refreshing for you.
Yeah,
Maybe you
that's
wanna-
what I wanted to say. Like, all these questions that we're asking you, like, they pertain back to like this freedom to create that you feel here, like
Yes.
in Mexico. Like, besides Mexico, like, have you traveled elsewhere?
I mean, traveled, yes, but lived, no. This is the first country outside of my home country
That
I
you're
lived
living
in.
long
Yeah.
term, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, like we are not saying anything like negative about where you came from
Of
or like
course,
where
yeah.
we came from. It's more like the very fact about like that movement to travel, that impulse to travel. Like, it creates so much change and transformation in you already. Like, and that's why we're interested
Totally.
to talk about here on That Foreign Show.
Yeah, I think personal growth was one of the main motivational factors that drove me to make this move to decide to leave where I was from, because I felt good in my career. I felt I had a lot of friends. I had good relationships with my family. I wasn't by any means running away from anything. If anything, I almost felt stagnant, and I needed that push, and to kind of make myself a little less comfortable for a second, because when you're uncomfortable, when you have challenges, that's when you grow.
That's so dope.
Right. Oh, so
Yeah.
her page is up now.
Yes.
I
check
actually
it out.
saw this video of
the
I
Bridgerton.
think it's the first one.
Yeah.
Like that's a video, right? Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you actually freehand like did his coloring.
Yeah,
Like
that's fun.
that was
Wow.
so like artistic,
you.
you know? Like yeah.
That's I show how I use this treatment to remove mineral buildup that comes from the shower, from the hard water in the shower.
Yeah,
Oh.
that there's that problem here, right?
Yeah, it's here. I use honestly everywhere, but yeah, here definitely. You
Oh
can
yeah,
see.
and I saw a product that you were introducing that for that exact thing that you're talking about, the like to put on the shower head.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the shower head filter. It's kind of a must. It's kind of a
Uh-huh.
must for
We want to get that. So like
Home Depot.
Oh.
at Home Depot,
Yeah,
okay,
500 pesos. Honestly, game
Shower
changer.
head filter.
like
Yeah.
like I think sometimes on Mercado Libre they do sell something like that, but like the Home Depot one works well, then you go get
Yeah.
that
I mean, you get wherever you shop at. You know, that's where I found mine. So
one. Okay.
yeah.
Did you feel like a major difference like when you use it or not?
Totally. I feel like my hair is a lot less dry.
Mm.
And also just like with this recent color application that I did on my own hair,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that the color is so vibrant. It looks really pretty. Whereas if I didn't have that, it would be washing out and I would have maybe some issues with the minerals getting in the way of the color taking on
Oh
the
wow.
hair.
Right.
Okay.
It's kind of nice,
That
like
is-
having like a makeup artist hairdresser on the show right now when Halloween is just around the corner.
Oh yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we should talk about like all things Halloween as well, like like you know, like
to.
your costume for tomorrow,
Oh my gosh. Well,
your space cowboy.
yeah, space cowgirl, alien cowgirl, whatever. Yeah, I just thought it would be a fun one. I don't know where I got the idea, but my friend brought it up last year as an idea she had, and I was like, you know what? I have also thought about that in the past. And I figured it wouldn't be too expensive to put together. I didn't have too much time because I really like to go all out with the Halloween thing.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean,
and-
you should. I mean, like you can flex your whole artistic muscle. Yeah.
All right, guys. We only
Which
have
is
a
fun.
minute left,
Oh
so
my
A
God.
I wanna.
minute?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask you this: What
Okay.
advice would you give to someone who wants to someone who feels like my life is too comfortable right now? I know exactly what is going on every day. I just want to shake things up. You know, like what advice would you give someone like that?
Think about what your worst fear is and face it.
Oh, that's really good. Like, I think that's something very important. Like,
Sweet.
because I mean, that's why you don't take the plunge. That's why you don't like bring your life to the more exciting level, right?
Yeah, you just can't let fear drive you
Mhm.
at any given point.
Yo,
Yeah. Cool.
y'all heard it here first. Don't let fear drive you. Think about what scares you, and instead of protecting yourself from it, right? Kind of go in that direction and see what happens in this beautiful life of yours and ours.
Right. So we want to thank you, like Stella, for coming on our
Yes.
show today.
Thank you very
Like
much.
maybe you can come
Yes.
again the next time. Like we will arrange something again if
Okay,
you
love to.
if you're
Yes.
down.
Love you.
And okay, so now signing out. My name is Celestine Angel,
I'm Isaac Rakesh.
And I'm Stella Mutrux.
and you're listening to us here on That Foreign Show on ADR Networks.
Activating
your
senses. Peace out.
Thank you to all who joined us here on That Foreign Show. It's been awesome. I'm Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch, and we'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Entrando por tus oídos hasta llegar al centro de tus emociones, ADR Networks está en este momento
Activando tus sentidos.
That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. the foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show.